trying to go further, to move ahead, and to reach beyond where I am at the moment. I want to go to that place where I can be my best. I try the best I can, but all I can do is drag my feet, and I'm stuck. Exhausted, I put my hands on my shoulder and realize that there is a strap holding me to a certain weight that is really heavy. I unload the baggage and I want to see what's inside. Would you all care to join me? Okay. So what do I have here? It is the painful past. And it also has the uncertain future. Good evening, fellow Toastmaster and guests. Everyone present in this room must have or might have certain vision in your life. If you don't have a vision, then there must be something you aim to achieve. When I asked a group of 60 of my students, what do you think leads you to success, they said it's hard work. But I beg to differ a little bit. Besides hard work, what really helps you is being light. And for that, you have to unburden yourself from the resentments of the past and the worries of the future. Today, I'm going to share with you a few more lessons I have learned from life. Now, I would like you all to take a look at these flowers. And tell me which flower you consider is the best. Second one? The sun. Or if you want to feel the flowers, I have a few flowers for you. You could just take a look at it, feel it, and decide for yourself which one is the best. Okay, this is a little sticky. We humans, we are experts in creating competitions between apples and oranges. Unlike us, these flowers are not the same. I've never heard a rose say, I wish I had paper-like petals like carnation. I haven't even heard a daffodil say, I wish I smelled as fragrant as a rose. However, I am just a human, and therefore I used to think I am not beautiful enough, or intelligent enough, or tall enough, and therefore suffer a lack of self-worth, until I read this article from Shalini Wadhwa that said, look at the nature, the flowers, they bloom at their best, with their fragrance and colors. They live to their maximum potential. What would happen if we live like these flowers? They do not shrink away when they see another flower growing next to them. Reading this article was a revelation for me, after which I realized that I am a unique flower. And so is everyone present here. You are another unique flower with your own set of attributes. And when we all come together, we become a beautiful bouquet. A flower is never afraid that it was just a bud before it bloomed, and it's not even afraid that it is going to wither away in future. So through the flowers, I learned that no two flowers are the same. They're unique, and so am I. And each flower teaches me how to be the best of me and how to bring out the best of me and bloom without fear, apology, and intimidation. Now that was the first lesson I learned from something from the nature. For the next, just look at the many forms of the sun. In the first picture, the sun is just rising. In the second one, it's shining behind the clouds, and in the third, it has spread its rays as the clouds have scattered itself. Sun is a form of light, and it is a form of life. It never says, you know what, I'm tired today, I don't want to rise. Nor does it get up in the middle of the night and say, I'm bored, let's surprise somebody. Sun is intense, but at the same time, it's predictable. A sun never refuses to shine just because yesterday some dark cloud came in its way, or tomorrow someone may curse it for shining too bright. So what I've learned from the sun is to work like the sun. If I had worked like the sun, then I would be more slimmer, for I would get up every morning and exercise. I would be more peaceful for meditating every day, and I would get more work done by doing things, by getting up early regularly. But I'm not a sun, I'm just a human, and I get tired and I get bored, but I continue to get inspired by the sun and hope to work like the sun, because sun teaches me always to shine and take my responsibility seriously. The third element is water. In the first picture, it's water confounded in a lake. In the second one, it's water in the form of a river running through the hills and valleys. In the third, it's water that's wild and playful. And in fourth, it's the water that's still and deep. Water is always at ease, no matter what it is a part of. You put it in a glass, and water becomes the glass. You put it in a bottle, and it assumes the shape of a bottle. Water never feels insignificant for once it was just a drop, nor does it feel its arrogance for possessing the greatness of the ocean. And water, therefore, I consider is one of the most peaceful as well as powerful element of the universe. And through water, I have learned to be more adaptable. I have learned to be more adaptable because water, as it runs, it encounters obstacles in the form of stones on its way, and yet it flows through all the creeks and makes its way forward. Through water, I've learned to be as adaptable and strong as the water, and to move ahead with peace and power. And finally, look at the two gardens and you can decide which garden you'd like to have. A garden is full of possibilities. It has the possibility of colorful flowers, lush green grass, majestic trees, but it can be only possible when you uproot all the weeds. And our mind is also like a garden. It's weeds consisting of fears, insecurities, angers, and resentment. Therefore, what I have learned is, in order to succeed, what you need to do is to care for your mind like you would care for a garden. So in conclusion, what I've learned is, if your mind is free of weeds, you could all bloom like flowers, shine like the sun, flow like a river, and that place that we were talking about, that place where I am the best of me, you can reach there right here. Right now.